go again.
The calm before the storm. Good luck.
Isn't too bad, I guess.
Awaken.
One marsh walker for 2 panthers. I'll trade that any day. Works for me.
Answer the call. For now I must rest.
Okay, so I can.
My turn.
What I can do is I can bring this out. Let's see here. Yes, I can bring this out. To make sure that I get one of the blade flies. Let's take axe woman over here. And a blade fly. Nope, didn't work. Okay, thank you, blade fly. Now, I'll use my leech. I'll take out another one of those, and then I'll take another one of these. Okay, just go after that one. It works either way. Yeah. Well, you don't say.
Awaken.
Let's see here. First off, I'm definitely going to take this here. Or you can go there. Oh, that'll work if you really want. Okay, there. Good. I really wanted them to go after their creature. I didn't want them to go after face. Then I can leech him and clear the board. Okay, so I'd rather get my roots on, and then I could play the hog.
That's enough for now.
And enter. End of your turn, remove 2 random cards from your void and add them to your... So you're getting a double forage because of that card.
My turn.
A double forage because of that card. I really don't want that, so... You know, I'm gonna use the lightning strike on the wall. I'm at 6. So I could lightning strike, play 2 hogs, then use my wand to take him out. Please get the wall. Nope. I don't want him getting this basilisk and taking my wand off.
I'm running out of time.
He didn't have favor to get the basilisk, but... Oh, but I can use the basilisk to get rid of that. That works for me.
On for the call.
Okay. So I'm definitely playing the basilisk. Now I'm hoping that this hits the jag. Thank you. Canopy barrage works perfectly. So I can, that's 2, 3, 6, or that's 2. No, because it's pointless to do the leech. So let's go like this. And do canopy barrage. Don't really matter which. Either one will be good, but that one works great. Because then I can play this. Or should I play my veil? No, get 2 creatures boosted. Take this onto him. 5 damage to a random enemy creature. Huh. Not bad.
Answer the call.
So I got 7. Kind of pointless to play the Veil because I won't be able to play anything with it. So I might as well get the charging orcs out. And if he hits the god or the creature, that don't matter. Either is fine with me.
Nature is often
And that worked better because now I don't sack a creature. And I want to grab this because I got a lot of roars.
every life lost is a tragedy. My turn.
Okay, so get the Nemean Lion out and a Veil Warden. Let's do this first. That way my hog doesn't target that. Because I really want the hog to target this. But it's going to go after the god. So, destroy all cards in your deck with cost 2 or less. That's not exactly a good benefit or anything. So, nothing left, no attacks.
A forest divided is destined to fall. Okay, I can do this. Answer the call.
Okay, so he's got 8. Now, if I leech, that'll bring him down to 6. I'll still end up having to use 2 creatures. Bring him down to 4 that way. No. So let's just go like this. Let's get all of these guys boosted.
Nature is often unpredictable. Be free.
You didn't listen again.
I'm running out of time.
Could have attacked the god with the Nemean Lion, but I should have. Kind of, that rope kind of rushed me there. My own fault, too much thinking. Either way, I'm pretty sure, unless he can wipe the board, which I highly doubt he can, I'm pretty sure that this is GG. Quite positive that this is GG. Deal 8. Yeah, that couldn't even get him. Drop the front line. just end this. Good game, buddy. Good game. And that's my Control Nature deck that I just built last night. Yeah, I wanted to build a Control Nature late game. Because I always seem to do better when I go Control late game. Didn't quite last the late game. Because I didn't get any of my big cards. But you can see that it handled pretty well early, mid, and I've got a strong late game on this also. I'll show his deck. I'm going to go on to GU decks and I'll get his deck. And then I'll show my deck so that people can compare what he had in his deck and what I had in my deck. Okay, in this deck he has Blessing of Nature. It's a gain 4 favor and give regen +2 to one of your creatures. Marshwalker, that's a typical card. The Jag, that's a typical card. Canopy Barrage, he's got 2 of those, so he's got 2 Jags, 2 Canopy Barrage, and 2 Marshwalkers. That's typical for a nature deck. Then we got the Ornery Goat, he's got 1 of those. One at the start of your turn, deal 2 damage to a random enemy creature. That's very strong. It's like having an Axe Woman, but the Axe Woman is random every round at the start of your turn. Then he's got Freya Spear, which is a roar and an afterlife of giving a regen +1 to each other friendly creatures. So yeah, that can end up giving 2 regen out. Because it's going to give that +1 at the beginning, and then after she dies, it can give another +1. It's got the Lightning Strike, that's typical for it to carry in a nature deck. Aspect of Axiote, giving a regen +6 to a target creature. So you could put that on, for example, if you were to throw that on this Confused Rhino, it would have a regen of a +6 every round. They got the typical Blade Flies, running 2 of them. Got a Jag Staff, and the Jag Staff, every time you use the Jag Staff, it summons a black Jag. Then you have Trial of the Hydra, is give +1 regeneration to each of your wild creatures, then give all your creatures a +X, where X is the amount of regen. So if it's giving a +1 to all your creatures for that regen, it's also giving a +1 for their strength and their health. But if you were to throw that on, say, a Jag, because it's already got a +1, so that would give it a +2, right? So the way that works is now that would be a +2/+2 for that Jag, which would make it a 5/5 creature if you were to play Trial of the Hydra on that. Then there's Dionysus, and it has a regen of a 4. It's confused, and it has a front line. Typical Hunt, that's always in a nature deck. Archmonian Hydra, the trick to these Hydras is if he pulls the Hydra out, you have to take out the body first. The 6/6 body, if you attack the heads, once you kill a head, 2 more appear. And then you kill another head, 2 more appear. Like it keeps reappearing and doubling. Reappear, doubled. So you got to go after the body first. And then for the neutral cards, he's got the Shield Bearer, which is giving a +1/+1 to friendly creatures. Skeleton Heavy is good to carry in a deck because it's giving the +2, and it's got the ability to survive an Axe Woman or a Leech, or the typical low end 2 damage that you take early. You got the Felid Janissary. It's a +1/+1 to friendly creature. The typical Axewoman. Normally you'd carry 2 Axewomen. I don't know why he's only carrying 1. Maybe he's only got 1. But normally you carry 2 Axewomen because you want that blitz for that axe from that Axewoman. Then you have Battle Oryx, which is your typical front line, 3/3 low end front line. You got your fire causing front line that has a 1/4. See, if you were to take, for example, your shield bearer and put it on this, that would make it your typical 3-hit kill for the low end, but it would also be causing burn to all the creatures that hit it. You got the Barb Porticulus, which is just your front line. It can't attack with anything, but anything that attacks it is going to take 2 damage, and it can survive 4 health. Ogre Archer, you're getting 3 out of your hand. This is a good card to carry in your deck because you're getting 3 damage out of your hand. You can deal with a Jag without even hitting it with a creature. By just pulling this guy out, you deal that 3 damage, or you can deal 3 damage to something else, to get rid of a creature. Say you got a big creature that's got 5 health, and you want to get rid of it, and you're sitting at 7 mana, you could pull out your Axewoman, do the 2 damage, or you could do a leech, and then you just use this, and you'd kill it without even taking damage to your archer by pulling him out, and he'll do 3 damage just coming out onto the board. You got your Minotaur Phalanx. It's iffy. I don't see many people carrying this. I personally don't carry this Phalanx, but it is a good card because it's got 8 front line. And then you got App. The trick to dealing with App is, after you kill him, he turns all the creatures on the board into a deadly creature. So you got to be careful. If he's got a full board, he's going to have a bunch of creatures behind it that'll end up deadly after you kill off this card. He's using Forage, right? Forage is giving you a random nature card. Is taking 4 cards out of your void, and it's transforming it into a nature card into your hand, but it's a random nature card. He's only played 1 with this deck, so he's probably testing this deck is what he's probably doing. Now we'll go over to my deck. My deck consists of the Marshwalker. It's typical. I got 2 of those. I got 2 best friends. This is so that I can control early game a little bit easier. Like, that's why I got 2 hogs. Well, I'll go through the nature first. The 2 nature are the Marshwalker, best friends, Canopy Barrage, Freya, Spear. I've got that one too. The Lightning Strike. I got a Nefarious Briar for when I'm facing people, for example, with death. Somebody using a phylactery or what's that other one called? I can't remember the other one right off the top of my head, but there's a couple of them that they use. There's also the Scepter. You want to get rid of the Scepters right away, and Nefarious Briar has the best chance of removing most relics because it removes 4 durability. Not only that, but you're getting a regen of 1. So this is actually a good value card for a 4. That's why I carry this one instead of the 3 mana female that removes 2. Because you're getting more out of a Briar than you are out of her. Because she only removes 2, and she doesn't have regen. And she has less. She has 2/3, I think it is. 2 striking, 3 health. I also carry Wildfire, just in case I'm facing other nature aggro decks. They have a lot of low-end creatures. That's why I keep that 2 damage to each creature. Any that survive, it's going to get a burn +1 or confused. I carry 2 Bladeflies, 2 Minotaurs, a Wild Root Staff, the Green Giant for that overkill for clearing a board, He's very good at clearing a board. If you hit a smaller creature, say one with 1 health, he's going to cause overkill into the other creatures trying to clear the board. I've got Hunt for clearing a board also, and I've got 2 charging Oryx in this. For the neutrals, I've got typical Hogs, good for low end, controlling board. Axewomen, I got 2 of those for controlling board early. The mid game's getting into the Viking Outriders, which you're getting a good value of a 4/3. So most low end creatures is still going to take 2 hits unless it's like a Jag. You get a very good value with the Wetland Ogre of a 4/5, and it's only a 4 mana card. Very good value out of that card. I got a nice 3 damage from the Frost Giant here coming out of my hand. I'm able to deal 3 damage coming out of my hand, and he has good 4/5. I also used the Blackguard. A lot of people ask me, why do you use the Blackguard? I use the Blackguard because I'm getting that +2 health to each other friendly creature, which is really good when you've got a full board. And normally when you get to the Blackguard, you've got like 2 or 3 creatures already out there, so it's nice to give them an extra 2 health. Or if you got a front line, it gives them 4 health instead, which makes that front line even stronger. And then I've got a Killian for that Blitz Protect to take care of a big creature when a big creature comes out. And then my end game is Ekaphon. Ekaphon, when you bring out Ekaphon, he's an end game. I use Leech Life. The reason I use Leech Life is it's a good counter towards Soulburn. It's a good counter towards hidden creatures. And it's going to heal you when you're facing a lot of the aggro. And you're able to take out a lot of those aggro creatures because it's dealing that 2 damage. It's like having an Axewoman in your hand every turn. It's just that this Axewoman costs 3 mana. But that's what it is. It's like having an Axewoman in your hand at every round. You have that option. Now, we'll go over here. You'll meet a lot of really good people here. This is Twitch. I stream here on Twitch. And so does a lot of very good people. Very nice, very friendly community, always helping out new players. Have lots of discords. They'll answer lots of questions as long as you're respectful of everybody. It's a non-toxic community. Everybody is welcome. We got lots of streamers here that are very good streamers, very funny. I follow all of these streamers here. They're all very good. Very good, and they're all, not all of them, but most of them are Mythic players, and they're very good at Mythic. I learn a lot from these guys. I'm a new player myself, so I learn a lot from these guys, and they accepted me into the community, and they teach anybody. There's, for example, Kargas, he helped me immediately with learning how to build decks. He built my first ramp magic deck. I still use that ramp magic deck with a couple changes to it. I still use the exact same deck that he built for me, and it's still strong. Professor's a YouTuber and streamer. Fake Muse is a YouTuber and streamer. Otter, YouTuber, streamer. Mudman, streamer. Can't remember if he's doing YouTube yet. I think he might be. Booty Doodle, new streamer, but very good, very friendly. He's doing YouTube now too. Bonk is here, member of TST. Caution Fun, member of TST. They're both great streamers, both very friendly. Copper Pitch, Cell, very good player, very friendly. He's a member of Octo. Let's see, who else is there that I could show off? There's Orchid. Very first stream that I ever went into was Orchid's. Very good streamer, very friendly. He helped me build my first nature deck. He saw that I was struggling and I was just new to the game, under a week into the game, and I was still using nature starter deck, and he's like, no, 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 come on, I'll show you here. I'll help you out. I'll help you build a nature deck, and it'll help you be able to get that experience to build up your cards. He's one of the people that accepted me into the community first. Very grateful of him, and he's very good. The Beefcake, very good streamer, very friendly person. Alimir, very friendly. And not only this, but not only on Twitch are these streamers, but they hold free tournaments where you can earn money. You can enter these tournaments for free and win money. Like, there's tons and tons and tons of streamers here, and all of them are friendly. I'm right here. You'll be able to find me here. I like to stream as much as possible. You can drop in anytime. I take in new players, and I'll practice with them, help them learn cards, learn the mechanics of the cards, the best way to clear a board and save your creatures. I love to direct challenge people. I don't really like stream sniping, but if you ask, most of the streamers will say, yes, I'll direct challenge you, no problem. Let's go. I'll help you out. I'll help you learn. You got Gods Unchained 3D started. Like, there's lots of guys here, and they all hold tournaments. Like, Kargas is a member of Team Cujo. They're holding a Cujo Cup that's going on right now. M-Cell, where's M-Cell? He's a member of Octo, and they're holding an Octo Cup right now. Very good streams, very good tournaments. You learn a lot. You'll see a lot of good combos. You learn everything. So please come over to Twitch, and we'll show you around, teach you if you want teaching, or you could just jump into a stream, watch the stream, have fun with everybody. It's a very respectable community. All right, thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good day.